Shinzen, do you find similar techniques and approaches across the traditions that you have studied?
Well, there are lumpers and there are splitters in general in terms of human personalities. So some people will tend to see the similarities, some people will tend to see the differences. And of course, both are important. I fundamentally am a lumper. I tend to see the similarities. So I would say that although the techniques, the focus strategies that are used around the world are quite different, they all build a combination of fundamental attention skills. And when you look at it from the perspective of the basic attention skills that are developed and then applied for happiness, we see something roughly similar all around the world, East, West, ancient, and modern. I analyze the fundamental meditation or mindfulness attention process into three skills, three dimensions that I call concentration power, sensory clarity, and equanimity. These are technical terms. You can think of concentration as the ability to focus on what's relevant for you at a given time. You can think of sensory clarity as the ability to untangle the strands, what's inner, what's outer, what's visual, auditory versus somatic, and so forth. And you can think of equanimity as a kind of deeper version of relaxation and a more widespread version of relaxation. When you relax muscles at a physical level, you are lessening the interference of self with self. You relax muscle, then the body's not interfering with itself. There's something like that occurs with respect to your visual, auditory, and body sensory circuits, where the subtle subliminal tension in the flow of information gets released and relaxed. That quality we technically call equanimity. You could think of that as the ability to allow sensory experience to come and go without push and pull. So all around the world, although the techniques, the underlying philosophies, the models of the path and so forth, although those may differ, and of course the ambient cultures and belief systems differ, but you can see the ways in which each tradition either is able to or fails to develop these three skills, and then how those three skills are applied broadly to the issue of human happiness, both conditional happiness, which is what most people think of when they think about happiness, and the same skills are applicable to what might be described as unconditional happiness, which is deeper. They're both important. So I see a fundamental strand that runs through the contemplative traditions of the world, East, West, ancient, or modern. They are all, in one way or another, going to develop those three skills, to wit, concentration power, sensory clarity, equanimity. Now we can talk about how different techniques develop those skills. We can also talk about how, in specific, those attention skills are used for each dimension and subdimension of human happiness.